So this is how I made my first unicorn mold to make soap dough embeds of a unicorn. I did it first with polymer clay, but if you don't want to or feel you could make it out of polymer clay, you could probably buy a toy horse and then just add the horn in the middle of the forehead when you're doing your soap dough embed. After I had baked it, I created the mold using Easy Mold silicone, which is a two-part mix. And first you grab equal sizes of both the purple and the white, and then when you mix it to the point that you can no longer see two colors, then you can start molding it. It is usually designed for this, like the wings, something that you just put on the top and sink in. However, I did an experiment and I used it on the horse by wrapping it around it, like you're going to see next. And then once the curing time had gone by, which is really fast, it's about 20 minutes or so, then I cut it with an X-Acto knife in half. This is probably not the ideal way of doing it, but it worked for this project. Then what I did is that I put soap dough on each cavity, and I did scrape it so it wouldn't have too much in the middle, and then I joined them together. And at this point I really should have used maybe a little bit of water. However, the soap dough was moist enough that it was fairly easy to sort of glue it together by just pressing it. And it did take some time though to get rid of the lines and all the seams in it. I initially did it with my fingers, but if you have, smoothing tools, you could also use those. I did have to reshape the ears a little bit, and then I also added some more detail on the nose and also in the eyes with this bamboo skewer. As far as the horn, it did came out stronger on one side, so I also had to adjust that. Then I did the wings in a similar way. This was easier because I just did two wings, so I did two molds actually, one for the left and one for the right. And what I learned with doing the wings is that it works better if you have a very thick wing, because these are going to be sticking out on the soap, so if they're thin they're going to break easily. And that happened to me actually when I made the hummingbird figures, that I had the wings just broke off. So another tip that I learned is that if you put either mica, in my case I was using a pale gold mica, or cornstarch to the mold like B suggests, it helps releasing it. And what I did is that I did one wing, for one side first, and then I let it sit on the mold for a few minutes, and then I did the next one, and it made the release a lot easier. Now to finish, I did some cutting on the edges to have a better finish, but this is pretty much it. If you like this video and will subscribe, I'll be happy to have you as a subscriber. Thank you.